Oh, life is an interesting thing. I want to say to all young people, especially to Christian believers, I want you to know this. If you're waiting for God and if you're waiting upon the Lord, your physical territory should not be expanding, but your inner being should be growing. Your inner territory should be expanding. If you're not growing as a person in wisdom, in understanding, in maturity within you, while you say you're waiting upon the Lord, I think there is an error there. Waiting upon the Lord, it means you should be growing within yourself. That's why, some things, man, they just need observation, and then we just look into it. Why are people outside of religion are prospering, making inventions, creating big businesses? And you will hear their stories be like, yeah, I was just sitting there and I had this thing in my heart, like I wanted to do this thing so bad, and they started working on it. I did this thing, I read this book, they did something. They read books, they were growing with curiosity, like they were curious, having a curious mind. But religious people, they just sit and be like, I'm waiting for God, for one day something will fall from the sky. I don't know, I've never seen something falling from the sky. But I tell you, I believe that God makes men great. But that's why there is a verse that says, God give you wisdom to make money. Yeah, I know, you have never heard of it. If you have, that's wonderful. But for those who have never heard of it, yeah, there is such a scripture that says, God gives you wisdom to make money. The power, wisdom, understanding. Even Solomon asked for wisdom, and he was the richest king of their time. There's no king has been richer than him. Wisdom. But if we don't seek that, and we don't grow into that, and we're hoping, wishing that one day our life will change, one day we'll become something meaningful, one day we'll become great, it will never happen. People will fail to find God and will fail to do great things, and then they start to preach some falsehood, like saying things like, nah, this thing doesn't work, or that. No, it works. Diligence. You don't read, you don't do anything, you sit around, you pray, you fast. Praying and fasting and not reading and not expanding in wisdom is not going to help you. You need to work, you need to wake up